Friends, we're going to talk a little bit more about prefixes today. Let me move my screen down a little bit for you. We have been talking about, or we just started talking about, our prefixes re and un. So just to remind you, a prefix is letters that you put at the beginning of a word that changes what the word means. And when we put re in front of a word, it means to do it again. If we put un in front of a word, it means not or the opposite of. So I have two sentences here to give you an example. And remember, if we take those prefix letters away from the beginning of the word itself will stay the same. It's just those letters at the beginning of the word changes what that word means. So here's our first sentence. It says, I will unfold the napkin. And here is our word unfold. It has the prefix un in front of it. Let me change my color here so that we can see the prefix un is in front of the word fold. So if I read this sentence, I will unfold the napkin. Un means not fold, or the opposite of fold, the napkin. Okay? Now, if I were to take the word un away, like if I were to just cover up the prefix un so it wasn't there, I could still read the sentence and it would still make sense. I will fold the napkin. So that's the neat thing about a prefix is you can take those letters away and the base word will stay the same. Okay, remember those are just letters we put at the beginning of the word to change what the word means. I will fold the napkin. You put the napkin side to side, make it nice and neat. Or I will unfold the napkin, which means you take it apart so it's not nice and neat, not folded anymore. Now, here's another sentence. I will rehang the picture if it falls down. Well, here's the word rehang. And rehang has the prefix re in front of it, right here. The two letters re in front of the word hang. Now, re, when we put it in the front of a word, means to do it again. So if I were to read this sentence just like it says, I will rehang the picture if it falls down, it means I will hang the picture again if it falls down. Now, just like I did with fold, I can take, or unfold, I can take the prefix re away and the word hang stays the same. The root word stays the same and the sentence should still make sense. I will hang the picture if it falls down. So see how if we take that prefix away, it doesn't change the meaning of the word, or it doesn't change the word in the sentence. The word still makes sense in the sentence. It just changes what the word means. I will hang the picture if the word falls, I will hang the picture if it falls down. So if the picture falls down, you're going to hang it up. Or if the picture falls down again, I will rehang the picture. I'm going to hang it again if the picture falls down. Okay? So let me switch screens here and I want to show you some more examples on one of our kind of like a reader's notebook page. It's a projectable that we would be using here in class. So what I'm going to do is I am going to read through this short story here at the top, and you'll notice that there's some words that are in bold print, and those are the words that we're going to look at and fill out for the bottom of our activity here at the bottom of this page. Those words are words that have the prefixes un and re. So we're going to separate them so that we can see what the prefix is, what the base word is, and what the new word would be by itself or together, okay? So here we go. Rebuilding a home. One day, a big storm came to the forest. The winds were so strong it was almost unreal. A branch with a nest was knocked to the ground. The birds would have to rebuild their home. When the storm was over, the birds gathered twigs and leaves. They unfolded the twigs onto a tree branch. One bird untied a string and added it to the pile. Then they worked together to remake their nest. Now they have a new home. Now I'm going to kind of use this chart in reverse. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write down the word that's in bold print and then we're going to take it apart. So I'm going to kind of use it in a backwards way, but I think it'll make more sense this way. So I'm going to look at our first word that's in bold print. That's the word unreal. So I'm going to write down the word unreal here with my nice finger writing. Bear with me here. There we go. So if I had the word unreal and I took it apart into its pieces, well, first of all, let's look at what is the prefix. What are the letters that we put at the beginning of that word? We have them right here, UN. So here's my prefix UN. And if I were to take those letters away, the word real is what's left. R-E-A-L. So unreal is really un plus real. Unreal would mean that it's not real. All right, let's look at another one. Let me change colors here so that it stands out a little bit. We have the word rebuild. So let me finger write this on the line. Rebuild, R-E-B-U-I-L-D. Slowly but surely, I'm getting this on our line here. Okay, now let's go and do this in reverse too. Let's figure out what is the prefix that we put at the beginning of that word. I see the letters R-E, re. And I see if I take those two letters away, I have the rest of the word build. So rebuild is really the prefix re, R-E, plus build, which means I would build it again because re means again, okay? Then I see the word unloaded. Woo, I'm going to try to finger write that one into this space. Unloaded. I'm almost getting it there. Oop, that E looks a little shrunk, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so let's look. Here's our prefix un. Let's put that on the line first. And if I were to take the prefix un away, then I have the word loaded left. So if I took that prefix un away, the word loaded is by itself. It means something by itself. If I put the prefix un in front of loaded, it means it's not loaded, or the opposite of loaded. And if I use that in a sentence, they unloaded the twigs onto a tree branch, it means they took the twigs and put them and unloaded them onto a tree branch, or they kind of dumped them onto a tree branch, okay? Then we have the word untied. Let me write that here in my word side. U-N-T-I-E-D. And I bet you know what untied means because I'm sure you've had shoes that have become untied. So my prefix at the beginning is un. It means not. And then if I took that prefix away, I would have the word tied. So if you take those letters away from the beginning, the prefix away from the beginning, the word should still make sense by itself. Tied means that you have taken the strings of your shoelaces and kind of twisted and turned them and made it so that they stay together. But then if you untie them, it means that they are no longer twisted and turned and stayed together, and your shoe might fall off your foot, right? So un plus tied equals untied. And last but not least, we have the word remake. Let me write that here on the line. Remake. Now, if I took the prefix off this word, I have re, which means to do it again, and then I have the word make. So if you remake something, it means you make it again. Okay? Remember, when we take that prefix off, the base word should stay the same, or the root word should stay the same. The prefix just changes what that word means. So now on the next few slides, you are going to go into your reader's notebook. Let me show you here. I have to click this out so that I can show you here. No, I don't want to save it. No, I don't want to modify it. Okay, so now you are going to do these sentences on the next few slides. Now, because you have to use the word bank to fill in the blanks for the sentences. What I'm going to do is I will actually put the word bank on each slide, and there will be sound recordings so that you can hear what the words are, so that you can choose which word makes sense in each sentence. And then you'll use the pencil, pen, or label tool to write the words and put them in the sentence. All right? So take your time with your activity, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.